biggest surprise this week was the Panthers. We were talking about that in the pregame show. I told you them Panthers, man. I felt like they was gonna do something, and
Yeah.
of course the Eagles went down as well. But let's start with the Panthers and Rams. That whole matchup right there. Of course, the Panthers are coming off a loss last week, and they are a team that's. I feel like they've been battle tested. They always come out to play. They've showed up in a lot of big moments, a lot of key moments. Bryce Young is and him and Tatera McMillan, I mean, they've been stepping up in big moments. I mean, last when they played the Falcons, they stepped up to make some big plays on fourth down. Bryce Young doing some play action, he rolling out, and then in this game versus the Rams, it was he threw two touchdown passes on fourth down, huge,
Yeah, bruh.
big
It's
plays.
like big time plays. It's like that team is, man. That's something about that team. They poised, bruh. That
Yeah,
type of team right there, they'll mess around, make the playoffs, and make a run at the Super Bowl.
yeah,
Because it's just like they tough as hell. It's like it don't matter who they playing. That boy Dave Canales be dialing it up. I like how he be in shotgun, in the
yeah,
pistol. He in the pistol, shotgun under the center. I'm talking about he mixing it up, bro. It's like with them that two-headed monster, Chuba Hubbard and Rico Dowdle, the way they spread the ball and the way Bryce Young just his awareness in the pockets is very impressive, bro.
right. It
I was
is.
very impressed. Dave Canales, he's a hell of a coach.
Yeah,
He's a hell of a
Bryce
coach.
Young, three touchdown passes, went 15 for 20, 200 yards. And yeah, I'm looking at this Panthers team, man, and I know we're gonna get to the Falcons later, but when I look at these Panthers, I feel like the Panthers is what the hell the Falcons should have been. Just based off of how they playing, they got their second year quarterback. You know,
Mm-hmm.
have little times they kind of be inconsistent, which is normal with any NFL team with a young quarterback. You know, they're gonna be inconsistent sometimes, but they show they don't get all the way down. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
fight, they win
they
big games. You know what I'm saying? They a young team. They coach is making good calls. He mixing things up. He's getting the ball to his playmakers. He's playing balance, and you know they showing some fight. You know because with this NFC South, it's wide open. You know ain't nobody just running away with it. So it's just like
mm,
I when I look at these Panthers, man, I feel like they was what the Falcons should have
what
been.
the Falcons should have been, man. And
Yeah,
then it just all boils down to coaching, bro. They well
yeah,
coached.
yeah,
Like they everybody where they supposed to be. You don't see nobody making no clock management issues, no false
yeah,
starts, not a lot of false starts. It's
yeah,
just sound football. They well
yeah,
coached. They play hard, and it's like that's all football is. If you're a sound and you mistake free, you'll
yeah,
be in a lot of games. And if your
yeah.
quarterback can deliver and you got players that can catch the ball and everybody just doing their job, bro.
That's all they doing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? They just doing their job. You gonna get it done. I'm talking about the way they shared the load with Chuba Hubbard and Rico Dowdle. It was
Yeah,
masterful, bro. 17 carries for 83 yards for I think Rico and 18 carries for 58 yards for Chuba. Or I might got them mixed up. But
mm,
both of them 17 to 18 carries. I'm talking about the fact that both of them got the same amount of carries and you got Territory with Millen and you got the young undrafted free agent Jalen Coker. He
mm.
come out of nowhere. I'm telling you, like you said, they converted on fourth down. I'm talking about clutch moments, bro.
Clutch moments, clutch
Bryce
moments.
Young, he don't flinch, bro. And I feel like that's that Alabama in him, bro. That's that playing against the best, playing against the best in college in the SEC. That got him ready for the
Yeah,
NFL. He was already ready. He just had to, he had to get that right coach to develop him and get in that
yeah,
right system. And you see right now, Bryce Young is just selling, bro. He
yeah.
looks amazing. And I think if they keep that up with that defense, bro, the sky's the limit, bro. They can make the playoffs and they'll be a threat against anybody. That's a scary team, bro.
Panthers beat the Rams 31-28. Stafford, he threw two picks. They pick sixed him. The Panthers going to New Orleans next week versus the Saints. We'll see what they're gonna do. Let's swing it to the
Mhm.
AFC right now. This AFC North, we've got issues in Pittsburgh with the Steelers. People, they're questioning Tomlin. Aaron Rodgers think he got hurt again. Burrow is back. He made a big splash against the Ravens on Thanksgiving. And then the Browns, just being the Browns, of course, they got the situation with Sheduer Sanders in the quarterback. And you look at this division, and the Ravens are 6-6, Steelers are 6-6, Bengals is 4-8, Browns 3-9. And you're trying to figure out, is there any real contenders out this division? The AFC North is a tough division. The high expectations, coming out of that division. But a lot of the teams is, they pretty evenly matched. And it's just like, is anybody from this division going to even make it to the divisional round? You know what I'm saying? Is anybody from this division do you think can make it to the
Past the
AFC,
wild card?
past the wild card, AFC championship? And when I'm looking at it, it's like, I'm not really sure. With the Ravens, my gut would say the Ravens, but I want the Bengals. The way I feel like the Bengals, I don't know. I feel like they got the best quarterback right now.
Yeah, I feel like they got the best mistake-free quarterback.
Yeah, they defense
overall
sucks,
quarterback.
but
Yeah. If they defense can, play decent, but I don't know if they defense can do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they defense can just not be bad. And it's like, it's a shame because Lamar Jackson, I don't know what they need to do. It's like I don't know what they're doing. They got the team.
Yeah.
I felt like they had plenty of players. I know they had a lot of players drop, but I thought they was well equipped over there to get it done. But I guess not. And then Pittsburgh, Arthur Smith, he's just so stuck in his ways. Old school coach. Old school coach. That's all he want to run. Our formation. It's like you know how this pistol and shotgun, these motions going on right now. He just refused.
Yeah. He
to
gonna
tap
stick
into that era.
He gonna stick to the bread and butter, basically.
And it's just, but it's not. I don't think you can, take over or excel, to the next level.
Yeah.
If you just get stuck in that old school way.
So who you got winning it? Who you got winning this division?
Man, it's tough, bro. If I put it on my parlay, I pick Ravens though.
Ravens?
I pick the Ravens just due to the fact they got Lamar Jackson.
I like that idea. And then let's swing to the Steelers with this Mike Tomlin situation. Mike Tomlin has been a great coach. He's a well respected coach. Black head coach, real male figure that's been a real inspiration to a lot of black head coaches. Coming in the league. He won a Super Bowl. He had Ben Roethlisberger. He never had a losing season, and it's just like, now it's like, is it? Because with anything in life, what you tell him the other day? He said people don't want the same thing all the time. People want to switch it up sometimes.
You might switch it up.
No matter how good it is, you might just want to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at this team and I'm like, Mike Tomlin, man, he done served his time, man. I think it's time for a change in Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? I know they be winning, but it's just like it'll be a sad day. But I think it's time for a change in Pittsburgh for sure. I love me some Mike Tomlin, but it's like he needs something. He needs to
he needs something new. I feel like he needs some new young coordinators, man, to just bring that new school in Pittsburgh. Because Pittsburgh, they're just so traditional.
Yeah.
They're just an old school franchise. They just need they need a renovation over there. As far as like youth coordinators. I don't see them trying to do anything different. They hire Arthur Smith, just old school coaches.
Right.
I just feel like he need to shuffle the coordinators. I don't think he going nowhere, man. Mike Tomlin done won too much. He need a new start. I feel like if you fire Mike Tomlin, like where you go? Like what would the Steelers organizations do? Like where you go from there? Who you gonna go hire?
That's like Nick Saban when he left Bama. It's like
it's like, okay, what we gonna do now?
Like the end of an era, but it's like a new coach got to come in and start something else.
Come in and do it,
and it's got to be a young coach. That's what I think. I feel like the young coaches when they start, like like McVay and Matt McDonald, that kid up in Seattle, he's a young coach. D'Amico Ryan's another young coach, and they just. they spark organizations in a different way because it's
I just feel like that's in the coordinator. That's in the coordinator positions, man.
yeah,
That brings that fire and that different look, the way your
yeah,
team look. That's all about coordinator, head coach. He just managing the culture, and he bring that intensity on however he bring it. But I feel like them coordinators, bring that different look on how your team actually looks. So if he can get some young, not veteran, but just young, experienced coordinators, it'll look a lot different.
yeah.
But I don't think he's going nowhere.
You
Mike
don't
Tomlin,
think?
he done made the playoffs every year. It's like, that's become the normal. That's become mediocre to them.
That's what I'm saying. It's like we just
making the
make the
playoffs every
playoffs.
year.
It's just like, bro, we want an explosive offense. We want a team that's bona fide.
Yeah,
we winning the
then
division.
it's like Aaron Rodgers don't make it no better. This is so old over there, old school. Like, get this old man out of here. Get a young quarterback in with some young players. It's gonna look different with a young coordinator, and then you'll feel that youth, and it'll bring some energy to the organization.
Yeah, here at Regular People Sports, man, we like the youth, man. We like the young boys coming up. That's what's
all
in,
about it.
man. That's what's in. So let's swing to your Falcons, man. The Falcons drop again to the Jets. Same old story, 27-24. Could not last. 40-year-old kicker kicked a 56-yard knuckleball.
I couldn't believe it.
All the way down the field.
I thought it, bro. I'm like, where is it? I ain't even see it. It just went in the corner. I'm like,
that was crazy. That was
in
tough
the rain.
In the rain, MetLife. Bijan was on the
Bijan tired, bro.
Yeah, he fed up.
He fed up. He's like, bro, I'm doing all this and y'all still find a way to lose. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's just like I said, it rains, it pours. Like, that I couldn't believe he made. I'm like, okay, let's go into overtime. But it's like, it shouldn't been that close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You muffed the punt. David Seals, mind you, we did have Drake London, but David Seals, you wide open across the middle. You drop a wide open crosser to really seal the game. Darnell Mooney, Kirk Cousins putting it in the bread basket. And you got the alligator on, closing your eyes, scared you about to get hit. Drake London would have, give me that, took the hit, first down. Like it ain't nothing, but y'all just find different ways to lose. Special teams coach, he's been bad. Like, I think, bruh, the Falcons are allowing the Falcons are allowing 29.8 yards per kickoff return. That's the most in the league. You know what I'm saying? So, why are you this bad on special teams, bro? Everybody stay in your lanes. Like, I don't understand how hard it is. It's like you find different ways, creative ways to lose. You got to be bad at something. One week, the offense is terrible. Another week, special team. Another week, you won't call timeout at a crunch time to give your kicker time to go out there and kick. Another week, you can't find the right kicker to make the field goal. It's like, bruh, I'm talking about it's so many different ways they find it, you know what I'm saying, to lose. It's crazy. Kirk Cousins, you can't blame him. He's playing great football. I haven't
23 carries for 142 with a tutty. I didn't know he did all that.
Bro, he ate with a couple of receptions. With 58 yards receiving, bro, he did everything, bro.
50, wow, 5 catches for 40. He's damn near the leading receiver and the leading rusher. Algier had 8 targets for 20 yards. That's all he need with a touchdown. Offensively, I'm looking at this box score. It looked like the Falcons played pretty well.
They played good. The players play good. It's the coaching, man. The coaches, they can't coach it good. I'm saying the damn special teams coach. You can't stay in your lane. You can't have your players, just in the right place. It's just it's all boils down to coaching at this point. When you find this many ways to lose and your players is playing well, you still can't win.
Yeah,
and you muffing punts and you letting players gash through your kickoff team. I don't know what else to tell you, Falcon. It all trickle up to Raheem Morris at the end of the day because these are your coordinators.
Well, when you look at the flip side of this and how the Jets is feeling, the Jets just traded away Sauce Gardner And they got this
Told
kid
y'all.
named Donnie Mitchell.
They
He's a
got a good young team. I seen the Donnie Mitchell.
Donnie Mitchell come from Indianapolis, and he had 8 catches for 102 yards. He was averaging
He was
12 yards
cooking
a
Mike
catch.
Hughes.
He had a 52-yard catch with a touchdown. And looking at that trade, I mean, it's starting to look like the Jets won that trade.
Exactly. And they got a couple first round picks.
Got a couple first round picks. Sauce Gardner already hurt. I think he popped his Achilles.
Exactly.
It didn't look.
Nah, he is his calf, but the calf is damn near your killer.
Yeah. So I mean, I know the Jets, from their point of view, they was. I know they was pretty happy to see a Donnie Mitchell step up like that, based off that trade they made. Because I mean, you're looking at this box score. I mean, he was the difference maker in the game.
Donnie Mitchell was cooking. He was cooking Mike Hughes. We need a solid number 2 corner.
Because it ain't nobody else that caught the ball. Everybody else, 2 catches, 19 yards, 20 yards, 12 yards. Donnie Mitchell, 8 catches for 102 yards. I mean, he carried
no
the team.
reason. They ain't really do nothing like that on offense. I mean, they had a couple splash plays. Mike Hughes fell on a deep ball. It was covered. It was underthrown. They can't get their head around and find the ball. I mean, we need another number 2. It's so many. I mean, I get tired of just grilling y'all ass, man.
Yeah.
I get tired of it. And it's the same story. It's just different ways. I mean, there's no reason you should have lost that game. Offense was moving the ball. I mean, you very efficient in the red zone. I think you ranked number 1 in the league in red zone percentage. Every time you get in the red zone, they score. They was scoring, bro. Kurt was managing the game efficiently. Yeah. He still lost. I get tired of every week, same old typical Falcons fashion.
Let's keep it in the NFC.
As
far as the biggest threat to the NFC, a lot of good teams. Packers, of course, the Cowboys is looking pretty good. The Rams is looking great. The Seahawks whooped the Vikings 26-0. And you sitting back and trying to figure out who's the biggest threat of the NFC right now, just based off how you feeling and what you think. Who is the big dog of the NFC? The Bears out here going crazy. You know what I'm saying? The former Middle Tennessee.
Alumni, Kevin Byard over there.
Shout out
the ball away left and right.
I seen him. He got another pick.
Yeah, boy. I'm talking about that boy's a madman. That ball in the air, he becomes a madman. But I feel like if you say big dog,
the biggest threat in the NFC? Who you got? Biggest threat.
Man, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
The biggest threat is the Cowboys.
No, you did.
They're the biggest threat right now because it's like they taking teams by surprise.
I like that.
I mean, they're a big threat. Shoot. That's what I'm looking at. I mean, the Rams are the big dogs, but the Cowboys is the biggest threat. They looking down. They looking to take all the big dogs down.
I like that.
With them receivers over there and Lamb and, the way Schottenheimer, y'all better be watching Schottenheimer. It's a hell of a coach over there. That's the biggest threat. Cause you sleeping on them. You think they ain't no threat.
Yeah.
Well, the biggest threat is the mofo that you don't think is a threat. He coming slice your head off. So
yeah. I mean, they are. I could slightly disagree because the Cowboys defense is just, they secondary be getting sliced up a little bit in this passing league. I feel like if they go against a team like the Seahawks, they might have some problems. You know what I'm saying? Because the Seahawks, they playing pretty good. Smith and Jigba, and then they got some good corners on the secondary that might be able to slow down Lamb and Pickens. I'm not gonna sit here and say the Seahawks.
That's gonna be a good matchup. Seahawks Cowboys, because they got some solid corners to match up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say the Seahawks is the biggest threat in the NFC, but I'm gonna still roll with the Rams. Just due to the fact, because I mean, I feel like that Panthers game kind of surprised them a little bit. They walked in there, you know what I'm saying, just like how everybody else walking there. They just going to North Carolina playing football, and they couldn't get it together. Sheduer Sanders made another start. They couldn't pull it off. I mean, the X's and O's of this game is pretty much, the 49ers just a better football team. Nobody really expected the Browns to pull this off. It's really all about Sheduer and the narrative around his situation. People questioning Kevin Stefanski. He getting asked all these kind of questions, and he keep, he's being real mature about the situation. Sheduer's a smart kid, man. The way that he been handling this, it's
Telling you,
been
bro.
amazing because I mean they really trying to trick him into saying stuff. A lot of these reporters and media people, they try to trick these quarterbacks into saying stuff. They asked
They
Aaron
full of
Rodgers
it.
the same thing. Aaron Rodgers was like, "I'm not finna go there."
You heard what they asked Mike Tomlin? What do you feel about the fans calling for your job? Like they clickbait.
Yeah, they clickbait, man. And Sheduer, he played decent. Everybody was blaming it on the coaching. But it's definitely a coaching situation in Cleveland.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he clearly, he was doing what he was supposed to do. But it's like I said, it's just when all the players doing what they supposed to do, and then you just lose the game on some like random. It's like it got to come down to the
Falcons.
coaching.
That's I'm thinking about them Falcons. Like it's like it's in the air. You find ways to lose. Bad teams is the coachly. Something needs to shift. Something needs to happen. A change needs to happen. You think they're gonna fire Stefanski? How many years Stefanski been there? I thought he was a good coach.
Yeah, it's like for some reason, it's like Stefanski, they let him off the hook a lot. I don't know. I always hear Stephen A. Smith talking about, he a 2-time coach of the year, and he's just, but it's just like I'm not letting him off the hook like that because
What you don't like that Stefanski did? I mean, because they've had a bad team for a long time, and he ain't been working with a lot. So I mean, I don't see what he.
Well, I don't know. I really is he calling the plays over there?
I'm not really the Browns. I'm not sure what's going over there in Cleveland, man. I don't even know if he called them. It seems like it because everything.
It do seem like it. It do seem.
It seems like all the media and press is surrounding Stefanski. I don't ever hear anybody saying, complaining about the play calling or the coordinators or anything like that. So he may be calling the plays. Sheduer Sanders, he looked great. He looked like it's set up for him to take that team as far as he need to go.
Yeah.
So maybe all they need.
What'd you say? All they need to do what?
All they need to do is go draft some bona fide receivers on the outside.
I'm telling you.
You got them first round pick. You put them on your team with Sheduer, bro. You got the defense. You got Myles Garrett. I mean, you got Denzel Ward. You got your pieces. Carson Schwarzenegger. You got safeties back. I'm solid deep. Mason Graham.
You know about them Browns, don't you?
I know about them Browns because I play with them in my franchise league.
Shout out to Beyond the Goal Line, man. Madden franchise. But
yes, sir.
Yeah, the Browns. They got the Titans next week. I'm sure that Sheduer take that game personal. Him and Cam Ward, good friends.
Him and Cam Ward. He's gonna outperform Cam Ward. I feel like Sheduer should have been the number 1 overall pick in the NFL.
Yeah,
he's the best quarterback come out that draft to me.
Yeah,
like that's what I was saying, bro. Like he might not be the best talented as far as like his arm talent.
Yeah,
from shoulder up, his mentality, his preparation, like he got it all. It all starts here, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's mentally ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's prepared for that. Like even him in the press, answering them, them reporters, knowing what to say, bro. The guy is smart. He know how to prepare. I'm talking about, he know how to study his playbook, and he know how to go about his business as an NFL, NFL starting quarterback. He's only a rookie.
Yeah.
So he's ready for the moment. They just gotta, they just gotta put it all together, man. Put the right pieces around them, bro. They'll be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Especially in the AFC North. AFC North, I don't know what they're gonna do.
Well, we'll see. Another week of Sheduer Madness. That's gonna wrap up our reactions, everybody. Week 13 wrapped up. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. We'll be back again week 14. We also think about starting a Discord too, Regular People Sports Discord. So if you got Discord, make sure you tap in, man. You know what I'm saying? That's our community. We got
if you hear that notification, that's that Discord going off.
Yeah, so we're gonna get that Discord rolling, baby. Appreciate y'all rocking Regular People Sports. Me and Richard, we out of here, baby.
Gone.
Hey.